What if the secret to looking younger has nothing to do with what you put on your skin, but everything to do with how you think? It turns out, ancient philosophers discovered the ultimate anti-aging secret, and you won't find it in expensive creams or trendy diets. They understood that the real fountain of youth is the mind. We tend to think of age as wrinkles, gray hair, and less energy. But what if the deepest marks of age aren't left by time, but by stress, excess, and a life lived out of sync? The Stoics knew this. Thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus built a practical toolkit for life that, almost as a side effect, preserved their vitality. They worked to create a harmony between their inner world and their outer actions, a concept the ancient Greeks called symmetria, or perfect proportion. This harmony is the real secret. It's the source of a quiet confidence and a steady energy that time can't easily touch. So, let's uncover the 7 hidden Stoic practices that can smooth out your stress lines, bring back a calm energy, and build a youthful presence from the inside out. The first hidden reason is the virtue of temperance. In a world that's always screaming more, the Stoic quietly chooses enough. This isn't about depriving yourself, it's about mastering yourself. This idea of temperance, what the Greeks called sophrosyne, is the discipline to resist thoughtless indulgence, whether that's with food, drink, or mindless distractions. The results of excess are easy to see. It leaves us looking bloated and tired, it dulls our eyes, and it's terrible for our skin. The Stoics knew that how we consume things consumes us in return. Philosophers like Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, were famous for their simple diets and lifestyles, not because they were poor, but because it was a principle. They understood that a body weighed down by constant overstimulation can't possibly support a clear and calm mind. This self-control isn't about obsessive restriction, it's a deep form of self-respect. When you master your impulses, you just carry yourself differently. Your posture is cleaner, your energy is more stable, and your face isn't burdened by the visible weight of bad habits. This quiet self-mastery gives off a well-kept, energized presence that people read as youthfulness, long before you even say a word. The second reason might be the most powerful of all, mastering stress by mastering your perception. Think about what chronic stress looks like. It carves worry lines into our foreheads, makes us clench our jaws, and causes our posture to collapse inward, like we're always bracing for a hit. This constant high alert state exhausts our bodies and minds, leaving us looking frayed and worn down. The Stoic solution isn't to get rid of challenges, that's impossible. It's to change our relationship with them. The key is to focus only on what's in your control, your thoughts, your judgments, and how you respond. Everything else is external and should be met with calm acceptance. By practicing what modern therapists call cognitive distancing, basically, watching your thoughts without letting them control you, we can take a view from above. This practice instantly calms the nervous system, which has direct physical effects. The jaw unclenches. The brow softens. The eyes become clearer. As Marcus Aurelius put it, an angry or tense face goes against our nature, and when it becomes a habit, it destroys the very beauty it was meant to express. A calm mind is reflected in a relaxed face, which just naturally appears more open and youthful. Reason number 3 is the unique Stoic approach to physical discipline. Today, we often exercise out of vanity. We want a certain look, or we're trying to fight off the surface-level signs of aging. For a Stoic, the body isn't an object to be perfected for show. It's a tool to be maintained for the practice of virtue. They pursued physical health not for its own sake, but because a strong, capable body helps the mind work at its best. Epictetus taught that while our body isn't fully in our control, it can get sick or injured. We have a duty to take good care of it as the vessel for our mind. Neglecting the body is a failure of that duty, and it ages the vessel prematurely. Disciplined, consistent care, through sensible exercise and activity, creates a body that isn't just fit, but resilient. This isn't about chasing some aesthetic ideal. It's about creating a functional harmony that lets you move through life with strength and grace. The result: clean posture, a stable voice, and lively features, the unmistakable signs of a body that's cared for and ready for action. Reason number 4 is as simple as the air you breathe. Ever notice how when you're anxious or stressed, your breathing gets shallow and quick? That's your body's ancient fight or flight response kicking in. When that state becomes chronic, it signals constant danger, which tightens the facial muscles and makes the shoulders slump forward, creating a closed-off, aged posture. Stoicism teaches us to stay calm under pressure, and one of the most direct ways to do that is by consciously controlling your breath. Practices similar to meditation, like focusing on slow, deliberate breathing, can immediately calm the nervous system. A simple box breathing exercise, inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, and exhale for 6, can reverse the physical state of anxiety. This simple act opens up your chest, relaxes your shoulders, and softens your facial expression. You immediately look more open and vital. This is deeply tied to the Stoic ideal of living in the present. By focusing completely on what you're doing right now, whether it's breathing, working, or listening, you get rid of that scattered, nervous energy that makes us seem agitated. This grounded presence makes you appear more composed, solid, and youthfully alive. The 5th hidden reason sounds like a paradox: practicing imagining loss to cultivate an inner glow. This Stoic exercise, known as premeditatio malorum or negative visualization, is all about thinking about the impermanence of the things you value, your health, your relationships, even your possessions. Now, this isn't about being a pessimist. It's actually the opposite. The goal is to build resilience and reduce your fear of the unknown, which is a major source of anxiety and its aging effects. By mentally preparing for worst-case scenarios, you rob them of their power to shock and distress you. This dramatically lessens the daily toll that anxiety takes on your skin and your overall demeanor. But the real magic happens when you pair this practice with gratitude. After thinking about what you could lose, you turn your focus to the fact that you haven't lost it today. You are still here. Your loved ones are still with you. This shift creates a profound sense of peace and appreciation for the present. That inner state of tranquility, that feeling of being fully alive, has a powerful effect on your appearance. It creates a genuine peace that brightens your face from the inside out, creating a serene glow that no cosmetic can replicate. Reason number 6 is all about the quiet confidence you show through your posture and presence. Stoicism is all about truth over pretense, and this applies to how you carry yourself. Someone who's insecure often adopts a posture of either aggression or submission. Both create tension in the body that, over time, leads to lines and a strained appearance. The Stoic, however, is secure in their principles. They cultivate a natural, disciplined posture that communicates confidence without arrogance. This isn't about puffing out your chest, it's the natural result of a mind that's uncluttered and at peace. This discipline also shows up in other simple, intentional habits, like staying hydrated for clear skin or avoiding the things that lead to dehydration in the first place. This is often paired with a modesty in dress and speech. The Stoic doesn't need to be loud or flashy, because their character speaks for itself. This blend of an upright, confident posture and an uncluttered presence projects an image of timeless grace, the look of someone who is truly comfortable in their own skin. The seventh and final reason is the Stoic practice of finding beauty in the rhythm of daily life. The ultimate goal of Stoicism is to live a virtuous life by applying wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance to every single thing you do. This pursuit makes you more curious and resilient, and it builds a character that gives off a natural radiance. This is where inner beauty starts to show on the outside. A person who is actively trying to understand the world, act with fairness, and face challenges with grace develops a certain fascination that has nothing to do with ego. It's the beauty of a well-ordered soul. This inner state shows up physically in a graceful demeanor and an engaging presence. Because the Stoic avoids the trap of vanity and self-obsession, their ego doesn't get in the way of their true nature. Their virtues shine through in steady, non-reactive facial features that have been saved from the twisting effects of envy, anger, and fear. This allows their natural allure to remain intact, creating a radiant harmony that is the very essence of a youthful spirit made visible. So, the Stoic path to a youthful appearance has nothing to do with fighting age and everything to do with embracing wisdom. It's choosing temperance over excess, perception over stress, discipline over vanity, and presence over anxiety. It's about finding gratitude in a fleeting world, carrying yourself with quiet confidence, and finding beauty in your own character. And these aren't just 7 random tricks. They are all connected, part of a single, powerful philosophy, that a disciplined and peaceful mind will inevitably create a more vital, harmonious, and radiant body. The Stoics teach us that youthfulness isn't about the absence of lines on our skin, but the presence of peace in our minds. Discipline is visible. What do you think? Have you noticed any of these effects from practicing Stoic principles in your own life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one. And if this ancient wisdom resonates with you and you want to keep exploring practical philosophy for a better life, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. The ultimate anti-aging secret is to stop chasing youth and start cultivating virtue. By living this way, you don't just add years to your life, you add life to your years.